The show started off with Roman Reigns being in the ring, and he was seconds later joined by Cody Rhodes and then CM Punk. And everyone kind of was like disagreeing about something, battling back and forth. Cody and Punk were disagreeing about, is it Cody's team or is it Punk's team? Roman Reigns made it clear, kind of like we thought, that he doesn't like Cody Rhodes or CM Punk, and that, he likes the Usos. He said, the Usos are his family, and that's why he's doing this. And also the fact that he wants to put an end to the Vision. So with, all of that, it's gonna become difficult because it's like halfway disagreeing, you know what I mean? That's what I was saying. Like, the other four are so strong, but it's like when you throw Roman Reigns in there, you mess it up for everyone else. In the end, Roman Reigns dropped a little side note. He said that title would look great on my shoulder. And then and he was about to walk out before Punk stopped him. He said, "Are you talking to me or Cody?" Roman said, "That's for you to figure out." I mean, it's pretty obvious he's talking to Cody because, well, why would he be talking about the World Heavyweight title? It seemed like he would want the title that he lost, a title that he held for over 1,000 days, that whole bit. So I'm sure that's what it is. And I'm like, like Roman, like, please don't do anything, like crazy. Like, please. Like, don't do anything slick. It's not worth it. Just be a teammate, But that's not the last that we hear of the War Games match tonight, because there's also an advantage match where two members of each team will go against each other, and the winner gets the advantage at War Games. All of the women's War Games team members were in the ring going back and forth. Asuka's team and then Alexa Bliss's team, or I almost want to say AJ Lee's team, because she kind of seems like, like the leader of the team. She's doing all the talking and everything. She did all the talking during during the segment. She pretty much held the segment for the most part, and she probably held the segment in a lot of people's opinion as well. That is until Rhea Ripley basically just clocked Nia Jax right in the side of the face with the microphone, and everyone just started brawling all over the place. You could barely even see what was going on at all. And then at the end, Io Sky is getting ready to do her backflip onto all of the War Games members of Asuka's team, but look who escapes. Yes, Becky Lynch, big time Bex, escapes the backflip. The other four members got hit with it, but Becky was able to run. Alexa Bliss's team, or AJ Lee's team, whatever you want to say, they were all in the ring laughing, having a good time. And Becky Lynch looking scared, and that's probably going to be the case at War Games too. She's probably going to be trying to run while inside the cage. You need a little bit of comedy in there. You do. So I wouldn't be surprised. John Cena was not there tonight, but that does not mean that we did not see anything that was related to the John Cena and Dominic storyline. Dominic was on the microphone and he was interrupted by a miniature version of John Cena. Yes, I'm actually serious. He was interrupted by this miniature version of John Cena. He dropped a couple of insults on the microphone, but a second later, he was kicked in the shoulder by Dominic. And then he also set him up for the "you can't see me," ran into the back of the ropes, and then hit him with the 5-knuckle shuffle, and then set him up on the ropes, hit the 619, climbed the top rope, hit the frog splash, and that was pretty much that. I mean, it's something to kind of, fill the show. It's a little comedy bit to fill the show. I'm not mad at it. I also want to mention, not only did they have a miniature version of John Cena, they also had miniature version of Stu, because that's John Cena's whole thing for the longest time. They had that as well. Something to shake up the storyline. Moving on. In the end, of course, we talked about it in the beginning. There was supposed to be an advantage match. Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre going up against the Usos. Whoever wins, their team gets the advantage. In other words, meaning it's always going to be another person that enters the cage on their side first. It's going to be 2-on-1, then 3-on-2, then 4-on-3, right? Anyways, midway through the match was really like kind of standard, nothing special. But midway through the match, Logan Paul was heating up for the knockout punch on Jimmy Uso, which Jimmy Uso actually ducked it, and seconds later was able to hit a three-way combo, a super kick, a spear, and a frog splash from the top rope and went for the pinfall. But then Drew McIntyre came and broke up the pinfall, and then him and Jey Uso started brawling each other, made it to the outside, and winded up tumbling down to the ground on the outside. Then Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed came out there, and they were quickly joined by Cody Rhodes and CM Punk, and everyone just started brawling. Everyone all over the place. And then Jey Uso decided to get involved, running back into the ropes, diving over the top rope, landing on Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Drew McIntyre, and even Cody Rhodes. With all this distraction, Logan Paul was able to get the roll up and get the quick 1-2-3, getting the cheap victory. They have the advantage. But CM Punk started beating down on Logan Paul as soon as he got the cheap roll up victory, because I think he was like the only one to not get hit by Jey Uso's dive. And then everyone started brawling again for the second time now. Everyone's brawling, right? First, when they first came out there, then Logan Paul got the victory. Now they're right back to brawling. Then Roman Reigns came out there, hit a Superman punch on Braun Breaker right away, and also cleared out the rest of the members of the Vision as well. And they were all standing tall. It seemed like the show was going off, but of course not, right? Brock Lesnar steps out there and completes the 5-on-5. And before they even get a chance to fully step in the ring, CM Punk's team is bringing the fight to the Vision's team. Everyone's brawling everyone, and that's pretty much how the show goes off. Everyone's just brawling each other as the show fades to black. And exclusive footage also showed that Logan Paul got pretty much like the worst end of the deal, because every single finisher from CM Punk's team was put onto Logan Paul at the end as well. But that's it for this video, peeps. Peace out, peeps.